and power. You already know what's going on with me. You already know what's going on with me. So y'all know what it is. Classroom assistants. Keep the chat popping until I come through. Okay? Peace and power. Peace and power to the people, the struggle. How y'all do? How y'all do? I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. How you do? Glad you are here. I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you are all here and healthy and loving us and loving on each other. What's going on? What's going on? Peace and power. How y'all do? Y'all already know what time it is with the kid. Yes, a little under the weather still, but getting there. I'm getting there. You dig? Thanks for all the well wishes. You understand? Thanks for all the well wishes. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, damn it. Because you see it's still up in there somewhere. But I'm on my J.O., okay? I got my sour sap leaf tea, okay? I'm doing my thing. Don't act like I'm not. We got some people to tag. Somebody tag the police. Police everywhere. Police in Baltimore, damn it. Police in Texas, damn it. Police in Illinois, damn it. Police everywhere. Tag them if you know a police. Tag they musty ass. Tag them. Tag them. Okay? Y'all wildin'. Call him, tell him to come to class. Somebody tag Master P. Tell him to come to class. What up, Master P? Come to class. Somebody, anybody, tag Jamaica, tag Haiti, tag Cuba, and tag FEMA, and tag your local news outlet. Damn it. Because we going to try to figure some things out here. And while you at it, tag yourself, tag your classmates, put down your little tweeds, seal up your little drinky drink. Let's get to business. Who's in class? Look at the youngin'. Tierra T. Green, South Jersey's in effect. First in class. Marshy, goddamn it, straight from my basement. I'm sorry that the ropes was that tight. We got Marshy in the building, y'all. There we go. Yeah, Mount Vernon's finest makeup extraordinaire. Made it up out of the escape-proof basement. And Dre's up in here. Dre, Marguerite McDonald Music. What up, Dre? We see you. What's going on? 1, 2, 3. They up in here. Corey Grant. What up, C? What up? Yeah. Mike Arrington. Philly. 55. 55 for Mike Arrington, y'all. Philly in the building. God diggity dog and Mrs. Reels. What up, Mrs. Reels? Mrs. Reels. Yeah, classroom assistant extraordinaire. God damn it. What up? Ty with my apples. What up, Ty? What's good with you? Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Woo, LA in the building. Mr. Strictly Game. Yeah, y'all see it. In the building, what's going on? Charles, what up, Charles? Bam. Philly in the building. Bam Woods, what up? NFNT, what up? Merklo, what up, Merklo? We see you, G. Alien Camu, the first responder. Canada's in the building. What up, y'all? First responders, stand tall, the lifesavers. What up? Philip Boom. Boom, what up, Boom? Junior, what up, Junior? Much appreciation for the war effort. Sincere truth, peace. Hakim peace. We see the guards is in the building. What up, y'all? Yeah. Dust Fro. What up, Dust Fro? GB. $1 million mines. What it do? Dow. What up? Yeah. Christopher Farmer, we up in here. We see you. We see you, Versace Broccoli. God damn it. We see you, Jeff Sparks. What up? Yeah. Yeah. Mike Nice. Oh, damn it. What's going on? What's going on? Atlanta in the building. What up, Think Tank? Damn. Hold on with my sniper. Damn it with my sniper. Boy, let's get down to business. As y'all can see, it's getting there. It's getting there. You know, it's nasty though. I ain't gonna front. I, since a little dude, was the code getting expert. Guarantee for 3 or 4 codes a year. No matter what I did, no matter what I ate, no matter how I moved. I'ma tell y'all. I was going to trial. When I was going to trial, you know when I was going to trial. When I was doing my, 1, 2, 3 in the streets every day and had to go to trial. I went to trial, right? And, I had to wild out in the courtroom. Yeah, because when they don't listen to you, especially when you're in the first department, New York County, Manhattan, you gotta act the ass sometime so they listen to you. So yeah, they kept with this meatball attorney who wasn't doing nothing all the way through. For the whole 8, 9, 10 months, Mona Allen never came to see me, no attorney visits, wasn't doing shit. Kept telling them, yo, quit, move, let me get another attorney. Wouldn't do it. So long story short, right before the hearings, and right before we were supposed to pick them, I wows out in court. Hey, May, what's up, May? Much appreciation, May, for the war effort. May, you better get your ass to class, May. I always know when May gonna drop in because she be in my dreams. Get your ass to class, May. Anyway, so now I'm going through. Judge is saying something. This dude is saying something. I said, yo, I'm telling you I'm not going to trial with this dude. Okay? He's not my attorney. He doesn't represent me. They just ignoring me, going on and on. Okay. So, we finished the hearings. We getting ready to pick them. Matter of fact, we did pick them. We picked jury. Whole lot of bullshit happened. And right before we were supposed to start trial, I wigs out. Boom, throws the table. I told you ain't nobody, he ain't representing me, all this other shit. So now there's an older lawyer in the courtroom, some smooth dude, look like, he might have been on LA Law or something. Real lawyer dude. Got the mean gray hair. It was still kind of full. How they be. Them palm-colored people who think they belong in Miami somewhere. But anyway, he steps up and picks up the case. Yo, I'll take him, Your Honor. Comes to the island, visits, going over things, strategizing, whoop-de-woo, all that. So now, we're getting ready for testimony from the supposed victims. Now check this shit out. If anybody needs to be very leery of people with the rat tag or the snitch tag, it's me. Because I've seen it firsthand. They wasn't even ready for trial until one of these dudes got locked up in Chicago. He was in Cook County, in jail already, on some meatball shit. Do you know they went to Cook County, got this dude so he could come and testify on me in trial. Yeah, the bird ass dude. Anyway, long story short, my attorney was sick. He had some type of cold or flu or whatever. And you know, when them old phase, them palm colored people are ill, you don't want that. I end up catching it. And when I tell you my colds ain't never been the same since that, yo, I was literally in trial with 102-degree fever, shaking, looking like a fiend. Because, yeah, you know, I was good and wild back then. They was telling us that the world was going to end in 2000. So I had on a flannel blue shirt, peasy afro, shaking, wilding. I was looking crazy in trial. Yeah, I ain't give a damn. Wasn't no suit and all that. Man, listen, I ain't do this shit. Let's go. You know I blew trial. But anyway, I never had a cold again the same after that cold. I don't know what that damn palm-colored man had, but it was the worst. And then, of course, after old Coco 109, I used to shake a cold in a day or two. Nah, this shit's now, no matter what I do, it's around. But this time it just happened to take my voice. And I can't have that, because y'all damn sure ain't going to give a damn. It ain't like I just don't come on and everybody's still thinking about the kid. Nah, I got a select few that be tapping in all type of time of the night. Y'all know who y'all are. And a select few that gives war efforts daily. I know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. But others, shit. I don't come on in a couple of days. Their ass is out. Look. The Hassan dude is on now. He got 9,300 people in his live right now. And he ain't talking about a damn thing. Nothing. At all. So you get where we going at with that? You dig? We know what this shit is about and how they moving it. I'm serious. The other day, 11,000. I knew the video was going to go because as soon as I closed class, shit was already at 4,000 views. Today we got 50 people. That's why I say I got to work. I have to work. If I don't work, y'all know the rest. The people don't get serviced. The community don't, I'm not no non-profit dude. And I'm not no freak off invited dude. I work for the people. That boy endured trauma. He ain't endure no trauma. He got fried and thawed. That ain't no trauma. He liked that. Come on, stop it. Victim. He wants to be the victim, just like they made white Jesus a victim. Victims, they get the donation. Victims, they get the collection plate. Victims, oh, praise due to the victims. Come on now. I won't be a victim. Not happening. I don't cry about nothing. You don't see me cry about no bids, about no times, about no old phase, we don't cry. We state facts with intensity and we get busy. That's it. So now, let's get to it because I seen some tears yesterday. Seen even more tears today about the Sonya Massey, the cop that has been convicted for her unalivement. I seen a family crying. I seen a community crying. I seen a lot of tears. And my thing is, I didn't even know this dude was on trial. Did y'all know? You see how funny the media moves? If we not on top of shit, we don't get it. We wouldn't know. I didn't know he was on trial. Did not know. But we knew when the event happened. We knew what was going on when people was all in the uproar. They showed us that footage, that snuff film to trigger our emotions. Right? They wanted us to feel all that shit, right? So we ain't know he was on trial. Why that wasn't viral? Because they was hoping he was going to get off, right? They was hoping he was going to get off. So let's not inform the black folk. So we don't have as many eyes watching. But why her family and the community wasn't viral and saying, yo, y'all, this man's getting ready to go to trial. Yo, y'all, he picked a jury. Yo, y'all, the trial is starting. All these so-called angry people that I keep telling y'all, not really giving a damn. D.L. Hughley, was he screaming that at the top of his lungs? Yo, this man is on trial. What about old fathead roly-poly? He ain't say nothing, did he? If I'm wrong, let me know. Boyce Watkins, any of these dudes. RZA, any of them? Was they consistent with this man is getting ready to go to trial? We need to watch out. Mark Lamont Hill, any of them? These dudes are sitting on major platforms. None of them say, yo, the PC's going on trial for what happened to Sonya Massey. Nothing. But now we hear after the fact that he got convicted. Right? Let's go to it. Okay? A jury has found a former Illinois sheriff deputy guilty of second-degree murder in the fatal shooting of Sonya Massey. The trial began last week for Sean Grayson, the former county deputy in the fatal shooting of Massey in July 2024 after she called 911 to report a possible intruder in her home in Springfield, Illinois. Ben Crump was there. He was there, Marshy. He ain't tell us, but of course he there to go get that money. Yeah. So he could buy some more horses, so he can invest in some more race horses. So Crump was there. Yeah. Grayson had been charged with a total of 3 counts in connection with Massey's death. First-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. He pleaded not guilty to all counts. Following the 7-day trial, the jury was given the option of considering second-degree murder. Okay? Grayson's sentencing is set for January 29th, 2026. He could be sentenced from 4 to 20 years in prison or be given probation. Whoa. Whoa. Probation? Man. See? See why it's important? See why it's important for us to listen. You see? Or probation. Watch it now. The jury was instructed not to deliberate on the lower charges. James Wilburn, Massey's father, said at a press conference outside of the courthouse after the trial that there was no doubt in his mind that Grayson committed first degree. Quote unquote, I'm sure there's no doubt in Sean Grayson's mind, but his attorneys were skillful enough that they said that my daughter was the aggressor. Now, I don't care what his lawyers said in court. We saw the damn tape. The jury. Y'all didn't see that? So we get what the lawyers said, but damn it, when you go and sit on a jury for jury duty, and it's some tape like that, y'all don't, come on, man. I'm telling you, people is wild, yo. I'm going to clarify this shit real quick. How could she be the aggressor when they was in that woman's house for a long time? Very long time. Damn it, the body cam footage shows it. At what point was she the aggressor? Y'all had her sitting down when she was rifling through her bag looking for ID. Y'all talked to her for several minutes at the door. You went inside. She's boiling water. She's moving around. Y'all was in there a long time. If she was the aggressor, why the fuck you ain't back out? You understand? So the jury, damn what the lawyers say. Anyway, the father continued. When you threaten to shoot someone in the face and you do, that's first degree. Mary Beth Rogers, the state's attorney, said that the biggest lie Grayson told was that he had no choice in clapping Massey. The assistant state attorney said Grayson continued to lie over and over again on the stand, including when he said he attempted to turn his body camera on. According to body cam footage from his partner, Grayson, who was inside Massey's home, points to a pot of boiling water on her stove and says, "Walk away from your hot, steaming water." Massey then appears to pour the water into the sink and repeats the deputy's phrase before saying, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." We've seen that. Grayson threatens to clap her, and Massey apologizes and ducks behind the counter, covering her face with what appears to be a red oven mitt. As she briefly rises, Grayson claps her 3 times in the face. Three times. Now, his lawyers, the defense attorneys, they stated that when Massey said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," Grayson, the cop, believed it was a threat. And the jury didn't have to agree with the former cop's belief, but that's what he believed. What? So, again, if he's palm-colored and he knows Jesus, or what he believes is Jesus, and you got a melanated woman sitting there, standing there, saying, "I rebuke you," and you thought that was a threat, well, what do y'all really think of the Jesus of the Christianity that y'all forced upon your slaves for all that time? Y'all forced that upon them. So now you fearful when she speaks that, you think that that's a threat. Rebuking you in the name of Jesus is a threat. But you done made millions and millions of Christians all around this country Christians who telling people, oh, that 1,200 ain't enough. I said 2,000, and that's what I meant. Or, oh, if you want your goddamn sins delivered, what's her name? Juanita Bonham said, oh, bring that $1,060 up here. Or the other one, close the doors. Lock the doors. This is the Christianity that he said was a threat when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Why are you so scared of that? That it made you pull out your draw down, your service weapon, and hit this lady in the face 3 times. I'm trying to figure that out. Y'all push the Jesus shit. Y'all push King James Bible on the folks. So now you, as an officer of the law, is scared to get rebuked in the name of Jesus? I'm saying, keep telling y'all stay away from that book and them churches. I'm saying, the police said he's scared of it. He said he was threatened by Jesus. Not by her reaching for something. Not because she ain't have a knife. She ain't have a knife in her hand. Can't say she did the kitchen knife. Can't say she did the Eleanor bumpers. You can't say she had a hammer or a screwdriver. You can't say that. All she had was water. And you was a distance away that if she was actually not right in her mind, she might not even have been able to hit you with that water. And when that water went and traveled through the air, it would have cooled off before it got to you, fully uniformed officer. It wasn't no actual threat. You just wanted to shoot a black woman in the face. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah. I'm saying, this shit ain't hard to tell. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all that for a long time now. I'm just waiting for y'all to listen. That's the pedagogical process, to allow people to form the new way they see themselves and the new way they see the world to become radicalized and militant. I can't force it upon you. True pedagogical process, right, is to allow people to become literate in that time on their own. But if they still want to mess with that stuff, that's on them. That's on them. You have to start questioning things, especially if you're saying you believe in it, especially if you're saying that's how you manifest your being, because it could be a false narrative or an outright lie. This white man definitely ain't want none of that. He ain't want no problems from the rebuking of the Jesus. Okay? That too, Moyo. That too. I don't know if that came out in trial, because we didn't know the trial was going on. If, his fiance had something to do with it. Because Sonya and his fiance had a history. But we do know that white Jesus was a trigger for him. Yeah. The footage released by Illinois State Police shows the incident from the partner's point of view because Grayson did not turn on his own body camera until after the shooting. Grayson took the stand in his own defense Monday. Much appreciation. Who that? Low 45. Much appreciation for the war effort. Okay? Telling the jury he thought Massey was threatening him the night he and his partner responded to her. At what point was she threatening him? When you was talking to her on the porch? When you invited yourself in? When she was sitting looking for her ID and you were towering over her? At what point did this disheveled, slightly built black woman become a threat? When? Okay. The former deputy said that after he asked her to turn off the stove, which was heating a pot of boiling water, he thought she was threatening him and was going to throw the water at him. So he's scared of hot water. From a woman who was fiddling around by the stove, who couldn't even put the shit together. We watched the tape. She was so out of it and weak. You was threatened by her? All right. In body cam video, Massey doesn't appear to raise the pot until Grayson raises his gun. A key distinction, according to prosecutors, he claps her, unalives her moments later. Grayson told the jury that he didn't use a taser because he had an older model taser and Massey was wearing multiple layers of clothing. The former deputy said he didn't want to take the chance of the taser malfunctioning. You stupid, dumb-ass, palm-colored man. You sound dumb as hell. She had on a nightgown, a robe, and that was about it. What layers? Before Grayson took the stand, his partner, who responded to Massey's home with him, said on the stand that he did not see her as a threat before his partner fired his gun. The trial began with jury selection on Monday, where a panel of 12 jurors was seated. The process took more than 5 hours and ended with a jury made up of 9 white women, 1 black man, and 2 white men, as well as 2 white men and 1 white woman selected as alternate jurors. So, Karen and Becky and them sent his ass to jail. Karen, Becky, Amy, Marsha, Rhonda sent his ass to jail. So they believe. Maybe he was out there clapping cheeks on that fiance and them white women knew. Because damn it, that's some weird numbers for a jury. Well, we'll see what happens. This don't mean much to me. Because she's gone. She's gone. There's no coming back. She's gone. But we can use this as a historical reference point to teach our young children. Don't mess with them PCs. Don't mess with palm-colored people. I'm telling you. Okay? Leave them alone. They mean us no good. At all. Okay? At all. Pull away from them. We need to pull into each other. Because contrary to belief. We do love each other. Peace, Almighty. We do. We do. Jonathan Kidd, what up? Chris Threats, what up? Ninth, what up? Uptown Dre, what up? Yeah, we love each other. I don't know about what y'all think. We may not do it in mass, right? We may not do it in mass, but you can't shake what's in that DNA. You might not have the right thinking. You could be fearful. There's a whole lot of reasons that we may not move as such. But black folk love black folk in all dysfunction, in all dishonesty. Black folk will ride with you. They will ride with you. They may not be family, it may not be friends, but black folk will ride with you, man. I'm telling you. They will. So I don't want y'all to believe that bullshit. Don't believe it. I see it. I'm a witness of it, man. It's just a lot of garbage running around. It's a hell of a lot of dysfunction running around. And people cannot zone in. They cannot focus. As my daughters say, lock in, Dad. They can't lock in. Because there's so much. It gets overwhelming. And it's compounded. So their technology is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. But I'm telling you, I bear witness to that. I'll have total, complete strangers reach out to me on a regular basis. Yo, you all right? Yo, what you need? Yo, be safe. I'm concerned for you. I hear certain people messages in your voice, in your message, in your delivery. Things that I've heard before other great men say. So please be careful out there. Do your work. Please be careful. Where do you think that come from? That don't come from hate. There's a space of love in there. They looking. They see it. And they see it from each other. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, I see some beautiful shit that come from the hands and the mouth of our people. But when you are in a space of consistent warfare, a space of fear and lack of understanding, it paralyzes you. You get paralyzed. You look, but right there, that inner space, that third eye and that heart, you on go. You ready to go. Trust and believe that. Ain't no mistakes about it. You see black people in a space where you not comfortable, you looking. That's love. It's just very awkward to manifest that because the complete space got to come in. You have to know the self, to know the love, to move on the wisdom of that love, to understand it. If you lacking anywhere in that equation, you're going to be paralyzed. You're not going to get it. Why do you think you're triggered when you see these videos? Sonya Massey, Mike Brown, Trayvon. When you see it, when you hear about it, you like to, yo, that shit, it does something to your DNA, your whole anatomy. You like, yo, what? You don't do that because you hate your people. You do that because you love your people. But the conditioning, the beating, the unemployment, the underemployment, the family strife got you so fucked up that you like, yo, hold on, man. I gotta worry about me first. Can't reach out the way I want to. And that's why we in this class where we take care of that. I'm telling you where that shit come from. And you gotta build up the muscle. You dig? Here and here to remain militant. This is an exercise. The class is an exercise. I'm building your muscle up. So you can get away from all that now later Skittle shit, all that palm color shit. You gotta get away. It's a consistency with it, which is why I make an attempt to keep it in your face, to keep coming through. We love each other. Don't ever think that we don't. But you have to learn. The people have to learn how to be united. That's not easy. You just don't come together like that. It's a learning. The Panthers ain't just jump and move like that. They didn't. That's a lie. Don't think that, boom, 66, 67, 68. No, man, it's processes. And then they had audacious acts. So the energy was different. They saw each other win. You dig? But in that winning process, they took a lot of L's. They took a lot of L's. BLA took a lot of L's. You can't build people, organizations, movements without love, man. What y'all think? That shit don't happen. Revolutionary is love. Inspired individuals. That's what inspires it. We sit in a space of love for each other and say, yo, nah, that shit right there not happening no more. That ain't happening no more. I'm telling you. It's something I know. This is something I know. Crazy, but it's how much. How much love? How do you manifest it? How is it going to be reciprocated? That's the problem. Because you got too many people loving the wrong shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all got people that love Hollywood and entertainment. Y'all got people that love them palm-colored girls' boxes and grippers. You got dudes that love that. Drugs and drink. You got people who love beating on women, who love running up in little kids. They sick. They mentally sick, and then they are chemically imbalanced. We gotta get through all that. Then you got people who love the Ofe and the Ofe gifts. You got people who loves the Ofe spirituality and economics. All that shit gotta get smashed out. All of it. All of it. And the only true quick fix, and people just don't get it when I'm saying it, the shortcut is militancy. That's the shortcut. BLA showed y'all already. Because they can't do anything to you if they ain't here. Obvious to a duck. Y'all look at the YNs and shit like that, but y'all think that they don't know that. They can't articulate it, but they show you all the time. Yeah, that's my op. He's gone. Now, y'all don't like it because it's senseless. We gain nothing from it. But it does not prove what they're saying wrong. Your op in here, he can't do nothing to you. That's an absolute absolute fact. Absolute. When are y'all going to start looking at these palm-colored people as your aunt? So if you can't learn from the babies and you ain't teaching them, they can't learn from you, we just going to be stuck and stupid. You dig? So let's go. Let's go. Where my sniper at? God damn it. Okay, let's go. Next up. I saw this video and I don't know why y'all was so surprised. I don't know why so many people sent it to me. Okay? Coming out of Baltimore. Where y'all at, B-More? Y'all ain't been the same since the wire went off the air. Y'all ain't been the same since Marlo got clapped. What's going on, Baltimore? What's going on? Y'all ain't been the same. What up, Hayes? Baltimore playing. Y'all ain't been the same since Snoop got clapped. Says he put Snoop braids on the goddamn driver's side window. What's going on? What's going on? Baltimore, y'all playing. And everybody send me the video. Let's get to it. A Baltimore police officer is now suspended after a video appearing to show him chase a man with his patrol car went viral. God damn it. Face, what up? Bernie, what up? What's going on? City officials say the incident is deeply disturbing. Like automatic full speed trying to hit him and all that. So my man started running. He's running for his life now. He ain't going to stop. He's trying to hit him with the car. Witness Slick Brown recounted. Slick Brown. Y'all let them put that name in the paper? Yes, your name Slick Brown? You his friend? Slick Brown? Brown was the man behind the camera who captured the chilling moments of a Baltimore police officer who appeared to be chasing a man in his police cruiser in the city's Park Heights neighborhood. God damn it, Slick. Your ass should get a news Emmy because you was on your J.O. But you know why y'all really wasn't on point? Because when I seen that portly ass officer step out of the car with a stocking cap on, I knew shit was going down from there. I'm like, then he getting ready to clap something. Nobody wears stocking cap. Nobody. And they definitely don't wear a light-skinned stocking cap. God damn it, I ain't wearing stocking cap since 1978. That's when the do-rags was coming out. Niggas had stopped wearing stocking caps because your moms was busting your ass for stealing her knee-highs and shit. Stocking cap on a cop? A light-skinned stocking cap. Now, you know stocking caps got to be black or dark brown, opaque. Not no light, not no light skin. Flesh color. Stocking cap. Come on now. Come on. I was like, damn, this man getting ready to... I knew he was going to try to kill something. He stepped out of the car. He overweight. He got on that stocking cap, and I'm saying, damn, this dude looked like the school bully from the football team when I was in high school. He ain't got to do. You know, the last time dudes that was wearing waves wore a stocking cap, listen, we went from the stocking cap to using the BVDs. That's how they invented do-rags, because dudes was using BVDs, right? Black men in the hood. Mostly 5%ers, Peace of the Nation of Gods and Earths. They the first ones I saw using BVDs and turning them into do-rags. Why? Because they knew that that BVD nylon was thin enough to not leave a mark around your head like them stocking caps. Another black man invention that they don't get credit for. God damn it, if you know what I'm talking about, put a blue heart in the chat. Put a blue heart in the chat if you used to wear them stocking caps and have them lines across your head and go to school and shit thinking you got the 360 spinning. And all the girls was like, why your head? What's the matter with your head? So now what you used to do is go to school late because you get up in the morning rubbing the goddamn wrinkles out of your forehead. Okay? So then they started with the do-rags made out of BVDs. Then all of a sudden somebody got the idea, the notion, just to make do-rags. And voila, we here in 2025 with several different do-rag brands. Dudes is making money. They make their own shit. They got the silkies. They got all type of shit. But damn it, an officer of the law is running around with a stocking cap on. And y'all didn't think he was going to unalive something? That dude got problems, man. That tight ass stocking on his head cut the oxygen off. Right here around the temple. Right here. Right around the temple. And that shit caused him to wild out. He done bumped his head. Let's go. According to Brown, the officer asked him and his friends to move while they were hanging out on Wiley Avenue at around 5 p.m. Tuesday evening. So first he pulled up for real. He told us to walk off, so we was walking off, Brown described. Then he pulled back up on my man and told him to come here for no reason. So then my man said no. And he kept walking. So he walked through the alley. As soon as he walked through the alley, he hopped back in the car and started chasing him. God damn it, it's on now. He jumped in that police car like he was playing Mario Kart. This nigga all in the hood. Caught Shorty in the grass. Shorty boogied on him like, oh, this nigga wilding. He like this. Head fat, stocking cap on. Wilding. Like, hold on. The chase went on for over a minute. The officer was even seen in the video crashing through a fence into a nearby yard off of Park Heights Avenue. Police Commissioner Richard Worley called the video disturbing and alarming, saying in part, this is not how we expect our officers to behave, and this incident does not reflect the values or standards of the Baltimore Police Department. This nigga playing Mario Kart in the hood. Now, what if it was some children out there? What if it was an elder out there? He ain't care. So, we have to assume that he may not pass A urinalysis, nope. No, I don't think he'll pass one. Not driving like that. Not wearing that stocking cap. That ain't uniform. They should have suspended his ass for being out of uniform. He got a list of suspensions. Overweight, wrinkled uniform, stocking cap, reckless driving, destruction of the vehicle. He was bugging for nothing. For nothing. Look, Mayor Brandon Scott also weighed in. The contents of the video are deeply concerning. The officer in question has been suspended and the situation is under investigation. Where's the governor? All y'all supposed to be there. The governor, the mayor, the goddamn commissioner. Like, what's going on? Where the pastors at? Y'all got mega churches out there in Baltimore. The pastor should take this boy in and give him a new pair of running shoes because he wasn't moving fast enough for me. No. That cop, boy, you supposed to tear ass. You up in there like you a matador and that's a bull. That last curve almost nicked you. He had to do one of these numbers. Oh, he hit that shit on him. Like, come on, son. You supposed to be out. This is B-more, man. He almost ran your ass over. Yeah. Let's go. He's a good man. He could have lost his life in that situation. That's all I'm saying. Brown said of the man being chased. I'm just happy that video got seen by people like you and other people in the world. Brown, you ain't do no... Go ahead, Brown. You gonna get an Emmy because the shit went viral and is newsworthy. Put it on your TikTok, but Brown, you slow gassing. Because you seen that do-rag. Y'all seen the do-rag. And you still stood there frozen. Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. Your man, your friend, your good man almost got ran over. And all y'all would have had was been the tape. That's all y'all would have had. The video. That's it. So, to my people in Baltimore, if this is a teachable moment, don't mess with nobody that wears stocking cap. Y'all see somebody with a stocking cap on, call the police, call the authorities, because that nigga crazy. I don't care if he the cop, I don't care if he a mayor, I don't care if he a school teacher. Any black man with a stocking cap on, yeah, that's worse than the black Air Forces. Don't hesitate. Get y'all ass out the way. Say, this nigga crazy. Yeah. Yeah, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I ain't playing. Huh? Shit. Now, what's next? I gotta keep teaching my people because they don't get it. This nigga was playing Mario Kart in the hood in real life. Y'all gonna learn today though. Huh? Somebody go, nah, he ain't get smoked. Rob, where you coming from, Rob? No, man, Rob, no. The man had a stocking cap on and he chasing people in the hood, in a police car, trying to run folk over. He ain't catch him, though. He ain't catch him. He tried. He in the hood trying to run down black people. That's what the hell happened. And he had a stocking cap on. So that's what I'm telling you. You got people that wear stocking caps in your neighborhood, right? Huh? Yeah, you see somebody with a stocking cap, hit the Citizens app. Take a picture, put it on Citizens app, and tell them, be on the lookout for this nigga. And make sure you catch him at an angle so they can see that stocking cap. One of them shits. Yeah, catch him when he think nobody looking and just kick that shit. Pop, pop, and put that shit on Citizen app. Because ain't nobody supposed to have on no damn stocking cap in 2025. No, sir. No, ma'am. We don't do that. Take your ass to the store and get you. They sell do-rags in the corner stores. They sell do-rags in the bodegas. They sell do-rags everywhere. Damn it, they got do-rags in CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aid and shit. Target. Get your ass a do-rag. Oh, stocking cap head ass nigga. Come on, man. No, we ain't going for that. That cop need to be fired for being out of uniform with a do-rag on. Fire him. What's that police commissioner name? Tag him in this shit, y'all. Don't play. Y'all be bullshitting with the tags. Police Commissioner Richard Worley. Fire that damn officer for wearing a do-rag. Damn it. He ain't fit to be no officer in 2025. They got do-rags everywhere. What the hell your officer doing with a do-rag on? We a few weeks away from 2026. Niggas ain't wearing stocking caps since 79. ODB said, nigga, 79. He got on a stocking cap. Fire his ass for that shit. That ain't in the union manual. Let's continue. Now, as we all know, Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba are having a very difficult time after the hurricane. Okay? Now, there have been I'm going to say it, minimal news coverage compared to what we've seen in recent years. This has been minimal news coverage. And I don't know if y'all peeping it or not. I don't know. But I'm telling you that this coverage is weak. That I got to go to Twitter to get firsthand accounts. Shout out to the people on Twitter. And I'm on Twitter. Please follow me so I can get my Twitter weight up. And I'm on TikTok too. Follow me there. Okay? All right? It's just that we use Instagram a lot for our sessions and sometimes for the little DMs. You know. Because it goes down in the DM. Anyway. Let's get to it. Communities across the Caribbean are reeling in the wake of Hurricane Melissa, which ripped through Jamaica, Cuba, and Hispaniola, the island comprising Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Okay? While officials said that the damage assessments remained underway to determine the full scope of the destruction, satellite images offered a preliminary look at some of the storm's grave impacts on stretches of the Jamaican coastline. And that shit looking terrible. It looks bad. I'm telling you, it looks bad. Really does. They went through it, and for some reason, broadcast media are trying to keep this shit on the low. They're trying to keep it on the low. But Jamaica looking toe up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Toe up. And I'm telling you, I don't get it. I don't get the Caribbean islands, period, knowing that historically they have a tough time with the weather, yet they still, excuse me, refuse to fortify these structures. I don't, listen, I don't get it. Your dad is there, man? Damn, man. Is he good? Yeah, we gonna get into that Moyo, with the smart city shit. But again, a lot of those theories that they spoke about with Maui and Hawaii and now Jamaica and all and these smart city things, again, we have to participate in that. That's all I'm saying. If we don't participate, it can't be done. Now, Melissa struck Jamaica on Tuesday, its first landfall of multiple as an extremely powerful Category 5 hurricane. It was the strongest storm to hit Jamaica in the island's record-keeping history. And they telling us that the casualties is minimal. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do you hear me? I don't believe them. All right? In addition to one of the strongest ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean. That was due to its winds and pressure, which are two primary markers of intensity. The hurricane's maximum winds had reached a formidable 185 miles per hour when it collided with the southwestern coast of Jamaica. Although their speed dipped somewhat in the hours after landfall, Melissa's winds remained well above 157 miles per hour threshold that the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale sets to determine the minimum criteria for a Cat 5 storm. We seen a Cat 5 storm. We seen Katrina. We saw Hugo. We seen these things. Okay? We seen it. All right? Now, they say at least 4 people were unalived in Jamaica as a result of the storm, said the minister of local government. They said police found their bodies washed up by floodwaters and determined that all 4 were, by all indications, direct victims of the hurricane. However, it's mad mud and all type of stuff, of course, so y'all don't even know for real, because it's areas that they haven't been able to get to yet. All right? So I'm not trying to hear this, but again, they're downplaying it. And I'm going to tell you my reason for why they downplaying it. You want me to know? You want to know why? Because those islands have absolutely nothing to do with America. At all. Nothing. They're not eating off of those islands heavily. China has been doing whatever they want to do in Jamaica for the longest. right? We already know how Cuba get down with Russia and China, okay? Haiti will never see any relief from palm-colored people, ever. So, we seen what happened in Puerto Rico and all over our TVs for the better part of 3 months was relief for Puerto Rico. FEMA going to Puerto Rico this. Manuel Miranda, a Broadway for Puerto Rico. They still pouring into Puerto Rico. Why? Because what? What is Puerto Rico's status to America? But not Jamaica. So you ain't gonna hear FEMA went to Jamaica. You ain't gonna hear no relief for Jamaica fund, no concert, nothing, unless it's in Jamaica, coming from Jamaica. U.S. government ain't doing shit. Thank you, y'all. Yes, it's Commonwealth, U.S. territory, all that. You understand? Not Jamaica. They wanted Jamaica gone for a long time ago. You see what they did? Before they even thought of legalizing marijuana, they made sure Jamaica ain't have nothing. Nothing. Letter boy agencies destroying the crops. Chinese people over there taking the land, destroying the crops. And with all the synthetic and exotics that was pushed upon the kids, it made regular, good strain weed and cess something that people didn't want. Because you couldn't get as high as you could with them exotics. They couldn't fry your brain. So, it made Jamaica, what? Valueless in the minds of the people. Valueless. So who's to say what's going to be built, what's going to be rebuilt, what's going on over there right now for real, for real? I'm saying. More than 25,000 people were still crowded in shelters on the island on Wednesday after the storm temporarily displaced some residents and left others homeless. Jamaica's education minister says 77% of the island was without power the morning after the storm, while the acting director general of Jamaica's Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management told radio stations that officials were facing challenges as they attempted to perform damage assessments because of a total communication blackout in certain areas. So they got them on Gilligan's Island. You understand? They got them on Gilligan's Island. There you go. God damn it. Get my sniper in the building. Let's go, sniper. Tell him to get that war effort popping. Let's go. Outside of Jamaica, authorities have confirmed at least 23 deaths in Haiti and at least one in the Dominican Republic as a result of the hurricane. The storm was moving away from the Bahamas on Thursday morning and headed toward Bermuda. So we're not hearing about it. We're not hearing about it. They don't want you to have any empathy for your people. So they are going to limit how much firsthand news you get. Okay? What up, C Blaze? You dig what I'm saying? That's where they at with it. That's where they at with it. That's my take on it. They will not give us that information. So what do we do? What kind of funds can we send to Jamaica? If anything. If anything. Huh? How do we know what they need, what they don't need? Well, California, they're not going to fix that, Marshy. That's their land. They don't care. Whatever they did to acquire that land in California, that's a done deal. But I'll do you one better, Marshy. You ready for this? They didn't even send FEMA out to St. Louis the way they were supposed to. You got places in St. Louis that still don't have their electricity. And that was from last spring. You understand? This is where we at with it. Listen, palm-colored people don't care about us. So we gotta care about us. I can't stress that shit enough, man. I'm serious. And it has to be an exercise. You have to look at people who were really working for the people and as an exercise support them. And that shit gotta be in you. For real. How can I help out? How can I help out? That's it. That's it. If not, then you can't be upset. This is a war. You can't be upset with the casualties. Come on. Come on. There's no way. I'm telling you. There's no way that I'm supposed to be here. 2 years in this for Dolo, for really going hard by myself. 2 years. And have less than 100 people up in here. And individuals that got thied got 9,000 to 10,000 people in their chat. That is us. That's what our people find more important. Even when in the next few hours, these people done told y'all that y'all ain't gonna have no stamps. There's no way. Joe Budden, academics, Cameron Mace, Tasha K, the old phase, Cam Newton. There's no way all those people should be even coming close to an individual such as myself. No way. Them dudes ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. When people don't have their stamps, what they gonna say? Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. We all got to do something. I feel bad about people don't have. People need their stamps. That's the shit that they gonna do to y'all. Well, I'm gonna be in some street corner somewhere trying to put the ones and the twos together to get people shit that they need. I'm saying that's just the truth. Because in my discipline, my muscles here and here allow me to do that on a regular basis without seeking a return. That's a muscle. That's an exercise. That's a manifestation of beliefs to keep giving back, to keep giving back, to keep doing, to keep doing. Them niggas ain't doing that. Nah. They're not even going to do it for their family members that going to lose them stamps. How you like that? Their ex-wives, their ex-children mothers, their uncles, their strung-out sisters and cousins. These so-called well-to-do ass dealing with NASA niggas is going to allow them people to starve. I guarantee you, you can't call none of them for a bag of groceries. But all the focus is going to be on little dudes like us who don't have the resource to do nothing. That's an absolute fact. Yeah. That's an absolute fact. So, let me move on. Everybody, I mean, we do what we do for Jamaica. I can't do much. I definitely can't. I used to have my man Bigger. Oh, my man Bigger, man. James Blake. My man Bigger got deported as soon as he, finished his bid. And I used to send him bread because he couldn't get a job out there for nothing. It took him 3 years to get a job. So I used to send him bread and shit because he had a daughter, see. And I found out that he passed on Facebook, man. I opened his page. I was like, damn, I ain't hear from Bigger in a minute. Go to this page and they, it's been 4 months, been 6 months since you've been gone. I'm like, damn, man. Bigger passed on me. So, like I said, I try to do as much as I can for a lot of good people. So I never really ran in that dumb shit with the letters and the separating of our people, because I ran with too many good people. I mean, good people I went to war with behind them walls against police and all that. I ran with a stiff Jamaican posse. I'm going to roster services with the Boona and all that. Yeah. Learning. Hit me with jewel. Once you hit me with a book, with a jewel, and I'm like, oh, this is something that I can learn and know. Roster and resistance. I'm in that book like, yo. That shit fed me. I'm here with it now. You understand? All different melanated people. I don't play that separation shit. Because when it come down to it, all them old faces gonna see is melanated skin. So I have my Dominican mob. I eat with them. I eat with the young folk. Listen, I was up north with everybody. Check my pedigree. Knew all the top down moves, all of them. Raised in Islam, so I knew all of the wild Akis, the guard bodies. Rosters. Yeah. Everybody cooking, they all cook. Yo, you want to play? Yo, send your bowl down, Bliz. Send your bowl. Nah, I'm good. I'm in the yard with everybody. Check my pedigree. My shit razor sharp because they know one thing. Oh, we arm up when it's time for police to come. All that little bullshit squabbling y'all doing with each other, that shit ain't nothing. Y'all better be ready when they pull that pin. Now it's time to dance. That runs with everybody. Even the little palm colored people. Had them Italians. I'm from East New York. We had the Italian mob right there our whole life. Can't act like we didn't. You did? I was the balance in any spot I went to. Got to, man. Our war is not against each other. So, man, if I could do something for Jamaica, man, let me know. If y'all got news and news need to be put out, I can go live and do it. But I don't have no resources. Dude, the war effort don't come through like that at all. Let you know that now. Y'all better go to Tariq and all them dudes that been getting y'all for millions. Ask them where it's at. But, you know. Anyway, let's get to it. Master P. Going viral for the wrong reasons. Now, I still didn't watch the verses. But for me, I definitely know that was going to be an easy win. I know that for a fact because, again, when you are incarcerated, you listen to any and everything. Because there's a lot of spots that didn't have radios. A lot of spots had people from all over the state. Dudes that's coming to New York that was catching bids. So you get kingpins from DR and Colombia. You got all type of shit coming through New York State. So you hear everything. People ordering everything. You hear all type of music. You got bunkies, white boys. You got bunkies. You in it. So when we in it and we from the town, NYC, we want our hip-hops. We listening to any and everything. And I'm locking the TV down because it's BT, goddamn it, the majority of the day. So I've been watching and listening. I already told y'all, dudes used to laugh at me. Yo, son, stop watching them whack-ass country. I thought the shit was hot. I was watching Ghetto Mafia straight from the deck and all that shit. Wicked. Yeah. I was on Juvie and High. I was on The Dirty. Hit the flow. Gotta hit the flow. I was on all that shit. All of it. And I was getting Murder Dog magazine. I was in all, so I love my hip hop. I love it. God body, much appreciation for the super chat. I love my hip hop. For real, for real. You're not going to ever be able to quiz me on any of that shit. I'm telling you. That's who I am. Straight up. That's who I am. Love my hip hop. So, when I first seen Ice Cream Man, I was like, what is this shit? I didn't get it. A lot of the Southern Explosion shit was like, huh? I'm like, they really like this shit in the town? The Ice Cream Man? That's some old school 80s shit that they done sampled and he running with this shit? Okay, so he blows up. But he really blew up with what? That Bout It. And subsequently, what he had, y'all, that was a CD or a DVD, movie, whatever. Remember, I'm in the mountains. All we keep hearing about is this Master P shit. Then we reading the source, we reading XXL. This dude is marketing throughout the whole time. This dude is dropping 4 to 6 albums every quarter. So he coming through like, damn, that nigga P, but that Bout It shit, ooh, monster. I'm like, okay, he gotta hit this shit is all right. And then the rest of them come. You know what I'm saying? But P was solid. He set that shit off. He had the Bay. He had Texas, Louisiana. All right? But again, I'm gone. So I'm not hearing none of that shit in the clubs. And we're not hearing radio until you get close to the city. If you in Green Haven, when I got the Nap, you know, now you get New York radio. So now you catching Flex and them and they playing, they dropping bombs on shit and all that shit. However, Master P and them was the dude. Man, through the whole course, remember, I was there when some dudes started. In that 10-year span, dudes blew up, and then fell off. Blew up and fell off. All that shit. So now we get to the space where, you know, you get the Cash Money era, you get all this other shit, everybody start popping off. Cool. I believe was it last year or 2 years ago? I did a video. Because Master P talking about he was going to buy Reebok. And I told dude, I said, yo, he capping. He not going to buy that shit. Then was it him and Baron Davis? Somebody, I balked on. Get that shit out of here. He ain't doing it. He ain't buying that shit. And I balked. And what happened? He never bought it. I told y'all he was capping. Then he started with the cereal shit with Snoop. And he, like I'm saying, he always have his hand in something. And I'm looking like, oh, okay. And I seen him in the town twice. One time I thought it was him, but I said, nah, that can't be no fucking Master P. Why the fuck would he be out here in Bayview, in Canarsie, in the P's? I said, nah, that ain't him. And I just kept it moving because there's a car on my back anyway. You know when you coming off the belt and you coming through, cars is on your back. I say, Master P? I said, nah, that ain't him. By itself. So it's a whole different respect that I have from what I seen. For Dolo, no security, no big bounce, dude, nothing. It was for Dolo in the project in Canarsie. For self. And this is when Canarsie was up. This is before Pops, man. I think this was like the first year of the pandemic. And then he did it wasn't TikTok. I think it was IG. Somebody put a live on and was like, yo, Master P was out the way. I was like, oh, shit, so that was him. You dig? So, yeah, he come, yo, listen, from all accounts, a decent dude. But now he going viral this week for the verses and the dance and all that. Yo, yeah, no doubt. But something else significant he put his name to, and he's not getting no burn. So I keep telling y'all, stop watching what they feeding y'all and start looking for other shit. Because now, look, Master P name has been attached to a company called Make Good NOLA. Make Good NOLA makes wheelchairs for kids, but they got them flossed out. And they making the shit with 3D printers. A 3D printer lab. These individuals are making it, and P ain't viral for that. They got the little black kid in the wheelchair. Wheelchair is laced up. P told me, yeah, this that whip right here. And I'm like, okay, that ain't getting no burn? Why? So I went into the company. I went to their little site. I went to their little TikTok. They only got 14,600 followers on TikTok. So I'm like, shit, that ain't even enough to get on Shark Tank. But now when you put Master P name in this space and in this ad, it might blow. But I'm saying, well, is P going to get anything from this? And then when I look at the company, all O-phase. So I'm saying, see, once again, here we go. Using somebody's intellectual property, their image, to put themselves in a decent space, a better space. Using us again. So I'm like, well, he ain't viral for that shit. And I gotta remember, they hate that. They hate the fact that they always gotta rely on somebody melanated to kick off, to set off, and to maintain their bullshit. For real. That's just for real, for real. You know? So I want to see if you're going to go viral for that. I really do. I really do. But again, y'all got to tag him in the video. You gotta do your magic with your editing and all that and put me on TikTok and do it. Because nobody listen to Bliz. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it because it's true. I'm telling you. I've been doing it too long. I'm telling you, you could close your eyes like this and just go up the reel on my page and pick a video. And class is in session. You're going to learn. Come on, man. This is a whole curriculum, yo. I can't bullshit. I'm not going to lie. This is a whole curriculum. I done gave y'all doctorate shit in the last 2 years. Doctorate shit. If you go back 5, 6 years from Facebook, man, I put this shit down in my sleep. For real, for real. For real, for real. So, it is what it is. Master P, if they using you to get their little wheelchair off, man, make sure you get a piece of that company. And I know you will. I know you will. Now, before we get up out of here, as always, thanks those who funded the war effort. It's always, it stopped raining. It's much appreciative. And I did give away all of the Vaseline chapsticks and the Vaseline cocoa butter lotions that I had. I got a box that was donated and it's gone. So this coming winter, I don't want to see no ashy lips and shit running around the hood. I done did what I did, yeah. Yeah, make sure y'all all greased up when y'all come outside. Okay? Yeah. Okay, before we go, I was having an off morning. And whenever I have an off morning, somebody sends me something. I don't care who it is. One of y'all, somebody always in my DM, trying to make me laugh, trying to give me something to think about, trying to shoot for something in the class. So when I'm off balance, first of all, I was still not feeling good. Second, it was raining, it was a little chilly. First day I had to put on my long johns and shit. Yeah, I got on long johns today. Okay, first day. I usually wait till mid-November, but nah. And I got pants on. I'm not like that cop. Okay, so get that out of your heads, because I know a lot of you cougars be trying to wonder, I wonder if he got on pants. Yeah, I got on pants every time I'm on here. All right, I ain't like that cop went damn court with no pants. Yeah, I got pants on. I keep sweats on and all that. Matter of fact, I think these is my Poison Babylon. Somebody sent these too, Poison Babylon. So I got my sweats, you know, and I was having a terrible morning. Not terrible. I'm always militant and ready, but the energy was off. Open up my DMs, Marshy right there. What the hell this woman want? Let me see. Send me this video. And I said, okay, damn, it's 3 little, you gotta swipe. 1, 2, 3. It says 3. I said, okay, let me pull over and watch this damn video. Yo, when I tell you, I watched all 3 of them little slides. When I say that shit instantly changed my entire morning to my entire day. My heart has been full. My soul has been full all day because of that damn video. Now, I don't know how He pronounces his damn name if it's Keith, because it's Keetheht, Keith. If he's playing on the word or the pronunciation, it's Keith FK. This man made a video, okay? Some live shit utilizing Slick Rick's A Children's Story. I don't know if these is his kids or if they his little brother and sister. I don't know. But when I tell you this shit had me smiling until now, every time I think about it. Why? And I had to comment on this shit, and I shared it as much as I could. When I went to the service, I was homesick. Like, I mean, terribly homesick. I literally went from the street. Do you hear me? I'm literally on the street. No, Union Square was closed by the time I went to the service. That Union Square was only open for about a year. People think it was longer, but it was about a year, maybe 14 months. So I went from Latin quarters and shit, from taking old face, palm-colored people on the street, literally shaking them down in their pocket. All of that. 3 parts in my head, medium-sized, motherfucking hot top, fade, skin fade, straight Brooklyn. Man, damn, I even had, don't laugh, but I even had fronts. The little gold fronts, Fila velour suit, Sergio Tacchini velour suit, New Balance. I'm in it. From there to basic training. Just like that. Culture shock. I'm like this, yo, what did I do? What did I do? First 10 weeks. No videos, no candy, no nothing. You in basic training going hard. I'm in the desert. Fort Bliss, Texas. Wildest basic training ever. Them drill sergeants is nuts. No TV, no nothing. When I'm telling you sick, I was sick. The first time I was able to see hip-hop, I think I told y'all that shit. Graduated basic training, right? Took us to the mall. Some whack-ass mall. We in El Paso, Texas. Shit was garbage. Anyway, the record store out there had cassette tapes. Hip-hop was trash, but they did have Biz, and they had By All Means Necessary, BDP. Those was the first 2 I was able to cop. Listening, oh my goodness, I'm like this, yo, damn, I gotta get home, man. This that shit, right? Ship right off from basic to AIT. I go to San Antonio. Ooh, Fort Sam Houston. God damn it. Oh my goodness. Boom, right there, Fort Sam Houston for another 13 weeks of training, right? Get there, they got video jukeboxes. Never seen that shit before. I'm like, oh shit. Each video's $1. Now in basic, you can't spend shit. I got the brick. Oh yeah. I'm in the damn PX. You eat food, you could go to the little deli and all this shit. I'm in the PX literally, first day there. Don't know shit, nothing. I know formation is this time in the morning. Yo, I must have put like $40 singles. Back then, that was some grip. In that video jukebox, playing Run DMC, Run's House. First video I seen. The only video in the jukebox. I'm sick as a dog now. I'm sick. Sick. I'm watching this shit like, yo, Oh my goodness. Sick. Physically sick. Like, yo, I want to go home. I don't want to be in this shit, but I'm here. Finished AIT. Gave me orders. You going to Germany. Fuck. So my whole idea is once I get home, I'm not coming. I'm not going back. I ain't going back. I made up my mind. I'm not coming back. Fuck Germany. I'm not doing it. Get home. When I get home, everybody that I was ever running around with was either on the run, in jail, or it got bodied. I'll never forget one of my day ones who in the street. He was like, oh shit, son, what up? Where you been? I heard you was in the army. I said, yeah, yo, good look, kid. Ain't shit out here. Straight up. I said, what you talking about? I said, nah, I ain't going back to that shit. He said, yo, there's nothing here. Take your ass back, man, for real. He went around the goddamn corner to the next building and he clapped something. I was like, damn. You know, the hand through the grapevine and shit. Nobody's out. Nobody out. I was home probably about, 4 or 5 days? Nothing there. Fucking, let's go. Get to Germany. Whole different ball game. So now my peoples can send videos. When you're not at work, you go out on the German economy, you meet people. That's how I learned how to speak German. You got the little broads over there, all this other wild shit. Okay? Yeah. My peoples used to send videos. And some dudes who was already over there had leave days accumulated. They would go home, come back. So you the man. The dude that could go home and come back is the man, and the dude that just got to Germany, just got there is the man, because you the closest to the States. You could relay info. So one of my dudes from Boston went home, came back one time. I said, yo, what up? What's popping over there? He said, yo, Slick Rick got the town on fire. I said, who? Slick Rick? Yeah. I said, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick. Remember, after the show, you didn't hear from Rick for a while. A while. Now back then, a year or two was a while. When everybody was hearing Rick, wasn't no freestyles and all that. You can hear. I said, Slick Rick is the man? He's like, yeah. Listen to this tape. Man, I heard the Great Adventures of Slick Rick and lost my mind. I was like, yo, this is Slick Rick, like Rick? That shit was fire. Fire! Yup, VHS dub, yo, fire, fire. I said, I gotta get home. So then somebody had made him a tape that wasn't calling them mixtapes, but he had all the songs. He had third bass. He just had mad shit. I'm like, yo, the town is fire. Now somebody sends a VHS tape, we see the video for Children's Story. Oh shit. God damn, yo. Done. I get back home. I get home in 90. Shit, I'm in the same space. Hip hop forever, god damn it. It is what it is. So now this morning, when I see this dude's video and how he used the kids and how he reimagined the song and the video, yo, man, yo, that shit, I'm telling you, I'm going to scream it. I'm going to put that shit in my community. He need to keep doing them videos with them kids, man. That was pure representation of hip hop. I loved it. That shit was funny as hell. Funny as hell. For real, for real. Gotta give him props. So I'm gonna put that in my community. You could watch it, or you could go right to Instagram. I don't know, I think it's KEETHTFK. And he did that children's story. That shit was funny as hell. Funny. Loved it. Loved it. So if we going to use these apps, TikTok, this shit, that, let's make sure that we utilizing it for the right reasons in the right way, man. For real, for real. We can't shit on this shit, man. It's here. Technology here. The shit been here. We been on some George Jetson shit. Whether y'all knew it or not. Been doing it. It shit been here. So we can't get rid of it, but let us utilize it as a tool for our liberation. And on that note, I gotta go. I gotta keep with this tea. Try to shake the rest of this cold, right? The sour sop leaves tea. So don't think I'm bullshitting. I got my raw honey. I gotta find something to eat because I'm not gonna be cooking. It's kind of late. It's kind of late. And it ain't Fish Friday, so I can't expect nothing from, excuse me, from any of y'all. Y'all are so tight, goddamn it. Ooh-wee! But again, I love y'all. I'm glad y'all came here. Make sure y'all come back with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Remain militant. Don't play. These are the days and times that we cannot and absolutely can't play. Okay? Cannot play. The slightest shit. Y'all seen that video with that dude, the white dude, and he cheap spit on the black girl and try to fight on her. You know, it's just videos after videos. I'm serious. I'm telling y'all, remain militant. So you always focus and you can read their energy and know when you're supposed to put something sharp up in them. For real, for real. So be focused. Okay? Maintain your energy. Always make an attempt to be in the right. So when it's time to strike, you can fight the charges. Straight up. You gotta be right and exact. It's rare, but it's city by city, state by state. Like I said, y'all got open carry in certain states, man. Somebody act up, bomb! Stand your ground and all that, but when you up here with me, you gotta know how to navigate. I just seen a dude, why he make the news? He hit somebody with a carton of eggs or some shit. They got him all over the news. Like, what kind of shit is that? We used to beat blood out of people all day, every day. All day, literally. Get up in the morning, we fighting on the train with rush hour people. We fighting at school. We get out of school. We fighting on the train to go downtown to Midtown. We fighting on chumps in the street. We fought all day. Dudes is making the news for a disagreement and you slap somebody with a carton of eggs. You on the news like you fucking Al Capone? It's weird up here. But y'all others is in them cities and states. Y'all gotta let these palm-colored people have it, yo. For real, for real. But get your anger management check first so y'all can know when to strike. Again, my paperwork is always good. Peace to everybody who know what that means, okay? To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation, much love, okay? Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down, as y'all always do, okay? Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Frankie, peace, Frankie, peace. Almighty was good. Make sure you get your project in the comments, Frankie. Soon as you film something, soon as you promote something, get that film out there. Okay? Get it out there. Time for another money and violence or whatever the hell them things were. Okay? Get it out there. Come on, do your numbers. Shit. Look. They done canceled that BMF shit. They looking for something hot. All right? I wonder if Preem is in the back or if Prince and 50's in the back and ready to do the team shit. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. That should go 5 or 6 seasons easy. But that's Bliz. Don't nobody listen to Bliz. Okay? You got it? All right. All right. And again, I sent some more books out. If you paid for a book and didn't get it, hit me in the DM, something, email something, messenger. Bliz, I paid. Here's my address. I need the book so I can backtrack and get it out. All right? Don't let another weekend come upon you if you paid for the book and didn't get it. All right? I'm the best. I know you the best, Mrs. Reels. Okay? Tierra, you waiting all this time, Tierra, not you. You know you supposed to say something. You? Come on, y'all. Come on. And what time is it now? I done missed the post office today. I get it out in the morning. You supposed to been said, yo, what up? What happened? Ooh. Okay? All right. Everybody else, listen. What else I'm gonna say? I might can sneak another class in tonight, maybe. I don't know. Depending on how my damn voice hold up. Man, I waited in front of the building for you. Your ass in there on the studio on the 1 and then 2 and the keys and shit. I got your book in the back seat still to this day. Mr. Fierce. What the hell? Peace, Shan. What up? Peace, babe. What up? All right, so I might try to get in the class. Like I said, if my voice hold up once I sip another sip of tea, a sipper. Okay? You did? Nah, I ain't stopping. Your ass trying to be goddamn Diamond D. You all up in the house. I'm calling, ringing the bell. You all up in there. Sally got a 1-track mind. Chicka. Get your ass downstairs and get your book. What the hell's going on? All right? Yeah. That's what we doing. Huh? The EBT, all right, I'll make an attempt that it don't move me. For real. We got to see how it's going to move because the old phase, the palm colors, they got more EBT than we got. So I'm telling you, this shit shouldn't stretch no more than a week or two. Because if they really going to collapse them, all we got to do is stop getting Henny. I'm telling you, I don't feel that because I know people, and I'm going to tell you, it's people that I know. I could wake up in the morning, and I know for a fact, Cash App is going to be there from these people. I could guarantee you that. I don't care how much it is. I can guarantee you that. And I know hundreds of people who ain't going to be there and never sent it. Okay? And I know those same people got Henny every day. They doing this, they doing that. So if they ain't got no stamps, oh well. Oh well. I'm telling you. So when it come to finances and how people moving and oh shit, they doing this and that. Man, I'm telling you. It's crazy. Yeah, if you want this, if you want, first of all, Mr. Strictly Game got fire all the way around the board. Talented. This is hot. But this ain't that. Man, he got some shit. So yeah, go cop that. Put in the comments. I keep telling y'all. Go to the community. Drop what y'all got. I'm telling you. In any of the videos, y'all can drop y'all merch. Y'all can drop y'all business. Drop all that shit. This way I don't care if anybody stumble on our site. This is y'all. We building each other. Come on, man. I don't give a damn about none of this shit. As long as we moving towards liberation, we gonna use all of it. Shit ain't mine. It ain't mine. This is us. This is y'all. We working. That's what we doing. All right? And on that note, 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.